Okay, let's try this again. I don't know what happened. The YouTube app wasn't working. Facebook app was working perfectly fine, and I was able to stream, or I will be streaming from there as well. But it looked like the camera just froze. Then I go into the main phone camera, and it was perfectly fine. I don't know. Glitch in the YouTube app, I guess. Hello, welcome back, Delvin. So anyway, can you hear me too? Video works? Alright, so behind me there, blue skies. So my forecast is pretty much going to say mostly cloudy, because this isn't going to be all day, these nice sunny skies. This is going to be maybe for the next hour or two. Then we're going to start to see some of the clouds come in, because we have some showers to talk about. But I do want to show you a couple things here, if it lets me. Yay, flip the camera and it looks like it's still working. I know it's still winter, but it looks like some things are sprouting up here. Don't know what these are. These may be some sort of rose or something, or flower. But yeah, it's pretty nice out right now. Where I am, it's about 50 degrees out. Not really a backdoor cold front. But trying to see, I don't see the cloud deck that's going to be coming in. I'm looking through the phone just because this can see in bright light better than I can. Yeah, I don't see that cloud deck out there yet. But anyway, so we're going to see some showers coming through later in the afternoon throughout the tri-state region. It's 43 in Albany. Yeah, it's saying, where'd it go? 50 here. And I'm in Westchester. I'm at the news station studios right now, and it's about 50 degrees out, and yeah, it feels very nice. But we're going to be seeing this change a little bit over the next few hours. We're going to see some showers come in, and then tonight, or I should say more this evening, maybe some brief periods of rain. The middle of the night, we're going to be seeing some maybe breaks, maybe around midnight, 1 a.m. There's going to be a little break in the action. Then maybe 4 or 5 in the morning, that rain starts to come back in, and Sunday does look like it's going to be a pretty soggy day. Well, you can't have a low pressure system without a cold front. The only time that happens is a hurricane, so any kind of low pressure system has to have some sort of cold front and a warm front associated with it. That's something that's part of synoptic scale meteorology, it's called. So you start out with a stationary front, then you get a little kink in the stationary front, which is what we had. That's where we had these little bursts of showers over the past couple of days. That's because that stationary front was stationary. Now there's some more forcing that turned that stationary front into a cold front and a warm front. And also the low pressure system, you kind of think of it as a wave in the ocean. So as the wave starts to grow, so does the cold front and the warm front, but at a point when the wave crests or it peaks, that's when we see that occluded front. I didn't see all... Wait, can I see the comments? No. I didn't see what you said before. It went away too fast. I don't usually use the YouTube app to stream, so that's why I'm trying it, but I don't know if I like it. I can't see the comments too well. They're only up for maybe 2 seconds and then they go away. But, yeah, so you normally have this occluded front kind of acting like the crest or the wave kind of breaking. The best kind of example of that. But that's what an occluded front is. It's neither a warm front nor a cold front. It's basically the warm and cold air mixed together, and they broke, essentially. So that's what we have right now. We have a low pressure system that's coming in. The warm front's on its way in now. That's what's going to be bringing this pretty much mild weather. Then the cold front behind it, that's going to be bringing in the showers and periods of rain throughout the night tonight and then going into tomorrow as well. Then as the cold front passes, that's where we're going to see maybe some more periods of rain. Now, the other interesting thing, Raymond, I do know you like the thunderstorms. Oh, okay. I see what you meant. But, Raymond, I do know you mentioned about the thunderstorms. Now, if you go on to the Storm Prediction Center's website for tomorrow, there's no categorical risk or anything. It actually shows, though, there is a thunderstorm chance that they're thinking about. I don't think we're actually going to see any thunderstorms. There's CAPE, the convective available potential energy. It's not very high. And it's also not very warm. It's mild, but it's not very warm. So that's where I'm thinking that we're not really going to see some thunderstorms, even though the Storm Prediction Center says, yeah, there's a little chance. But that's why all of us forecasters have our own individual opinions. So that's going to be tomorrow, pretty much a soggy Sunday. Then going beyond that, once that cold front does make its way out. Yeah, I did see that. There's I have a couple of colleagues that are in North Carolina and Georgia, and they're talking about the severe weather. I was listening to one of them. He used to be a meteorologist in Connecticut, so I was listening to a 7-day forecast, and he was talking about thunderstorms and potentially severe thunderstorms and 80-degree weather, and I was like, what are you talking about for Connecticut? But then I realized he moved out of Connecticut and into North Carolina. But that's kind of interesting that even on the same coast, we're all on the East Coast, you got a lot of different weather going on. Which was also interesting how we're having mild weather today, and we had 80 degrees in Newark Airport last week, and it's snowing in Las Vegas right now. I don't know. The world's kind of flip-flopped right now. So that's more on the climate change chat side of things. But for right now, this is just a weather forecast. So once we get past the cold front tomorrow with the rain going into Monday, that's where we're going to be seeing much nicer conditions. It's going to be like this, but all day. And it's going to be in the 50s as well. And that's going to last pretty much Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then going into Thursday, it's going to start out pretty dry, still mild in the 50s. Well, Wednesday was last week, right? Yeah, it's a different week. So last Wednesday, how's that? So this coming Wednesday, that's where it's going to be a little bit more cloudy, but we're going to still be in the 50s. Then going into Thursday, that's where we're seeing maybe some showers develop again going into the afternoon hours. Then on Friday, yeah, we're going to see some maybe more periods of rain. Depends on your job. One of my jobs, I'm kind of brainwashed into thinking Saturday is the start of the week. Friday's it also has to do with pay periods, but Friday ends the week, Saturday starts the week. That's the way I've always been trained now. Anyway, this is kind of interesting, this tree. So with this mild weather, I guess the trees are starting to think it's spring. Trees are budding. Well, yeah, overall this week ahead, we have pretty mild weather. Just a nice few days to start out with. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday and Friday, a little bit of showers. Then going into next weekend on next Saturday, yeah, it looks like we could have some more showers lingering into the day. So pretty much that wraps it up. I tried this little new thing with trying to go live from the app. I don't know how well I liked the app, just because it crashed on me the first time. And the comments aren't up as long as I would like, but once more viewers come in and we start getting a lot more comments, I could just see the chat starting to really speed up. But overall, at least this one worked. Alright, so this is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Some tree clocks are out of sync because it's been mild winter for the past 4 years. I guess that's true. All right, well, thank you all for joining me. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero again. Check back and definitely subscribe and hit that little notification bell. So if I do go live, I'll try to do that a little bit more. Or if I upload a video, you'll definitely know and get all the latest weather. Also, if anybody's interested, I did have a couple of people requesting this type of video. It was how to drive manual. So I got the new WRX, still less than a year old. And some people have been asking how to drive manual, so I have a little mini series coming up, maybe like 5 or 6 episodes of how to drive manual. So definitely check back often for that. Again, have a great day, everybody. Be careful with the soggy weather coming through tomorrow, and enjoy the first part of the week ahead. I'll see you guys in the next one.